Good morning. Happy Monday, October 27th. Getting a late start. Didn't get out of bed till like 9. Retired life. Still got to do the grind though. I had a good weekend. Friday finished 229. Saturday 313. Really good Saturday. And Sunday 135. I actually packed for about an hour and a half yesterday. And then 10:91 to start the day. So I had probably 50 of the Grusas cards. Maybe, no, that's too many. 30 plus. 30 cards sell. So I packed those up. I had some other stuff. And I got a stack about that big of mailers and boxes. And then whatnot was packed up. So, anywho, I don't even have a thumbnail. I don't have an idea. Hold on, let me think about this. No, I just tried something. I don't know if it's going to look. I don't know. I really don't have a whole bunch to talk about. Whatnot on Saturday wasn't empty. Wasn't very good. I sold 3 full boxes worth, and it was just like $300 in an hour, and that's like attorney wages. Why'd you do that? I just took them all out. Had my coffee, been up for an hour. That is just a mental lapse here. Oh, then they're stuck. I fixed it. But yeah, eBay, whatnot just wasn't very good. EA. But yeah, like I said, about $300 in the hour. I was on 3 boxes. My thinking is, when I'm doing my garage shows, I can do in that hour. I can do about 3 boxes for about double. But I also get rid of double the amount of postcards, which is my whole goal with whatnot. There we go. I remembered. So I know the me problem. I have no ambition to sell on like cross list on. But the only place I would think about cross listing would be Amazon, Etsy. I mean, people, leave comments below. Where else? If you want to share, I mean, this is your business, and you'll have people piling on that bandwagon if you share too much. I'm having a sleeve problem today. But is anybody on here who wants to share? Anybody cross-posting? I used to, and I'm hip. Hip postcards, it's crap. I'll say it. It's crap. I've never had personal experience. I've not had good luck. Used to have decent luck. But, yeah, I don't think I'll be going back. Now, let me look if there's any BAs. So besides hip, I guess I was on Dell Camp. That was okay. No, that was bad. That was like one sale every 3 weeks, but I only had about 500 individual items, maybe more. But didn't do well on that. It's more of an international site, but there are people from the U.S. on there. I'm just looking to see if I have any more BAs before I have to put this on the bottom. Doesn't look like it. No. But I don't know anybody having postcard selling luck on like Macari or Etsy. I've seen people sell on there. I sold the matted Santa Clauses on there, but not regular postcards. This card was owned by the buyer's family. So, they bought them both. Hopefully I didn't mess up. But these are going back home. I don't know if it was their parents or grandparents, but Thought that was kind of cool. Well, there's one. Please be two. Oh, whew, two. Let me see. But I would consider Amazon because everybody's on Amazon looking for gifts. I just don't know. You can get stuff listed on Amazon through 6-bit, but I'm not sure about being signed up to sell like antique postcards on there. I don't think that would be Amazon would gatekeep that. I was signed up. I used to sell CDs on there. That was a long time ago, and sold a decent amount. Don't know whatever happened to that account, if I can still get into that. But I was approved to sell antique books because I had all those dental books. And I was signed up, I was approved to sell in the antique book category, but I never got anything listed. Sorry, I gotta get this. It's international. But so for right now, I'm down on eBay and on Whatnot, and if I'm not selling in bulk on Whatnot, then the individual shows just they aren't worth it. And I can't say they haven't been because I've been doing shows from the garage selling pounders. So raid trains are good. All this being said, I guess I'm down just to eBay and Whatnot. And Whatnot, I mean, I have to just have a continuous supply of cards coming in, bulk coming in, to feed that beast. And it's getting kind of harder and harder to find. And I know I just bought 30 boxes, and I've only sold through a third of those boxes. But I guess I'm talking about all this because someone left a message, like they're having a hard time finding cards to sell, and if I had any advice, and my advice is and always will be, go to a postcard show. That's for a postcard club meeting. That's when you're gonna get that's where you can cherry pick. You can still go to antique malls, but you're competing with a lot of other people coming in there to cherry pick postcards. So good postcard show coming up in a couple weeks, 3-4 weeks, and the York postcard show, and I'll do the show calendar here at the end of the video. So, what else? I don't know if there's anything else. But did really good with the Grusas cards. This box, it's a AP box. It's full of German postcards that I'm going to sell them to, I'm going to take them off of eBay and sell them. My guy Dave, so he can then sell them. So I want to sell as much as I possibly can. And I probably have another 2 boxes of German cards that I need to go through and either get them listed or sell them to Dave. Dave's been really, really good to me over the years, so I got a lot of great stuff. So I can return the favor. Decent amount of airplane cards sold this weekend. So I'll keep up with Amazon. I don't think I have time to do Amazon. That's the other thing, when people selling all other sites. It's just, to me, that's just more time learning, getting it set up, dealing with issues. And back when I just had, I think I had 3 going at one time. It was eBay, two stores on eBay, the airplanes and my regular, Del Camp for airplane cards and others, and then Hip. So I had technically like 4 stores open. And yeah, there was times that I missed something on, I think that one. I think this person bought 2. I think 2 mosquitoes. It would be interesting. I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but I had 2 anthropomorphic mosquito postcards sell. So it'd be interesting if it's the same person. Yeah, same person. I thought it would be interesting if it was 2 different people looking for mosquito postcard. Jay's up here. So I'll circle back to trying to get my thoughts out. Is that I will stick with Amazon, and I know eBay, and I know if eBay goes down for whatever reason, then I only have Whatnot. I've not had any luck like selling, like there's this store component to Whatnot. I've not had any luck, and I haven't had a whole bunch. I had like postcard supplies in my store, but single cards, stuff like that, I really haven't had a good sell-through rate on that. Probably because people don't know. A lot of people don't know you can buy from an eBay store or Whatnot store. So, but that's an option. What else we got? I'll do a what sold video here for members. It was probably gonna be a long one. Catch it in the face. Nope. So yeah, talking membership, $5. Blah 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 blah. You can find the link below if that interests you. These are old cards. You can tell by the background. 10 to 15 years old. Probably toward the second one off the bat. Because I've been scanning for 10 years. I think that's what I found out the other day. Scanning for 10. Or close to it. Wow. $7 I had that for. And 10, 12 years later. Oops, that was not. Oh, here we go. Is that what we're going to use? eBay. Yeah, that looks fine. It's fine. AC31. Uh-oh. Am I recording? Got my yard work done for the most part. Had to mow, and then I think it's probably too late in the season because I'm lazy and I don't do it when I should do it. But I one of those electric, like it's like a dethatcher, and it obviously it takes up the thatch in the yard, but it exposes some of the soil. And then I did that and got 2 big trash cans full of clippings, and then like 4 or 5 yard bags just full of thatch and stuff. And then I overseeded. So it might be too late. I may have just wasted 50, 60 or whatever bucks on a bag of seed. But my yard was probably more than 50% weeds. That was the only reason it was green. But, I don't like putting fertilizer on to save the bees. But I also don't, I'd like to, at least the yard to look, Yeah, look up Malcolm in the Middle if you've never watched that show. Look at their yard when they pan across the house. That's what my yard kind of looked like. Uh-oh. Z9. I passed these. I passed them. There was a second one in. I passed these guys up. Slovakia Republic military soldiers. How did I get that information? I see something written on the back. I think I used Google Lens to translate that. We got a ship. Let's see. But anybody else have anything? Questions, comments, observations? Going the wrong way. I bought these. These are continental size. I bought them for $1 each from my guy Dave. And they've been doing pretty well. These old sailing ships, steamer ships, 1930s, 40s. Where's this card? Is that it? They still do cruises from like California to Hawaii. I always see all those the postcards, sailing from California to Hawaii, and you don't hear about that anymore. At least I don't. I haven't looked either, truthfully, but I think that'd be kind of cool. Although some of those cruise ships do not look fun. I'm not much of a laying out on the pool deck. Those people that get up like at 4 a.m. to go reserve their pool chair. That just makes no sense to me. But I'm not that type of kind of person. Valentine's in October. Get your Easter stuff up. That'll be here before you know it. Christmas should already be up. Easter, St. Patty's Day, that should be getting up. I'm sure you should have it listed all the time. What do we got? X14. What do you mean I'm not getting 14 of this postcard? That happened more than it should have. Does this one have the blurb? I had to go through and put a blurb. Yeah, just to be clear, you're not getting 14 cards. That's an old one too. Stopped using that a while ago. Indigo. I know I'm all over the place, as I am always all over the place. Got 2 of them. Did I have 2 listed? I do. More Grusas cards. So these were listed if they're... Maybe these weren't on sale. So I missed some. Yeah, here's Germany. These are just regular Germany cards. So I did not put Germany on sale. The 63% off. I didn't do that. For just cards that said Germany. Probably should have. But beautiful lithography. 1900. Beautiful. Same inventory. No, J13. Now I gotta take my zinc. Jeez. I bet that's from the yard work. Because it's that fine dust dumping them. After I did the rake thing, the power rake, I went back through and mowed it so I could suck the clippings up into the mower bag, and then you dump it in another bag. And just the fine particles of whatever. So I guess zinc probably won't help that. Or it could be a cold. I don't know. Getting into that season. Almost done, and I'll stop talking here. I do my what sold video for the members. So yeah, let me know how your weekend was. Is that an O or a Q? I can't tell. It's a Q and not an O. 6. So all my eggs will be in the eBay whatnot basket. Need to get listing. Maybe I'll work on that today. I don't have any yard work done. I got to close my pool yet. That's about an hour and a half worth of work. And I did a hydroponic vegetables over the summer, and I got to clean those out. They did pretty good. Tomatoes did pretty well. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you, everybody. Members video coming out later today. You can be a member too for $5 and leave me any questions. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Bye.